It's not always fun and games for first responders.
05 Central, you show me in pursuit.
But sometimes it is.
Oh my God, he's not wearing pants again.
Sometimes it's dangerous.
Flipping around, look out, look out, look out.
Sometimes it's not.
Antler Boulevard for a snake in a house.
And sometimes it's just plain stupid.
Chihuahua in his lap on a lawnmower.
This is the stupid side of first response.
Dispatch, do I really have to go to that?
This is Code 0.5.
Come in 0.5.
Hey guys, it's Jason along with my co-host Rich in Victory Brand Studios, and today Renix is here again.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Hey, he's got his
You're
own
a
button.
bastard.
I forgot all about that button that the ladies were like, you got to use that. You got to use that one.
Yes.
But anyway, we got to talking, and we were all talking about some good stuff that we've had over the past few years. I think we mentioned this on an episode not too long ago about people with split personalities.
Yeah, we had one.
And how they'll try to fool you with them and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, after the story we heard from, I'm not trying to think of something else to call him anyway, from the Renix. So are you starting to think this one might be a legit one or a meth-induced one?
We need the X-Files theme, so when we start,
Oh, yeah.
play it. Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking it could possibly be meth induced.
Probably.
Now, real quick, just before you get into the telling of it, it's going to tell you need to lean back from the mic. Go ahead and get it out of your system.
God, y'all are bastards.
All right, we should be good to go now. Tell us.
Okay, so the other night, I get it. Yeah, really? I get a text from Rich, says that somebody came over to his house and said that somebody had tried to choke him.
That is a very important thing. Again,
Someone tried to choke Rich?
no.
The victim.
Holly was strangling your ass?
No, man.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
No, I'm over here just minding my business, trying to be a civilian, and all of a sudden I hear. And she looked at me, and she's like, "What the?" I was like, "That ain't the kid next door." She's like, "Well, wait, go see." I was like, "No, I'm gonna go back here by the safe. You go see what's going on." No. But anyway, go ahead.
So he tells me about this guy that was getting choked by another one of his family members. He's like, the dude's going to be up there at the PD waiting for you. I was like, all right. Well, as I'm getting ready to leave the house, dispatch calls me. And they said, stop it.
What was the word?
No, stop it.
What is it? He's been saying dispatch. I called dispatch.
Everybody knows what it is.
It's dispatch. It's one word.
Yeah.
Not dispatch.
I like to
Stop making
enunciate.
fun of him. People
Okay,
ask
yeah.
stuff seriously.
Shouldn't do that. You're
I know
right.
people are going to think I'm incompetent, Rich.
Why? Oh, why would that be the case? No, just because you can't talk right doesn't make you incompetent. There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. We support you. We're here for you. Anyway, go.
Okay, so you get a phone call from dispatch.
Yes. Dispatch.
I get a phone call from dispatch.
Now he's saying it right.
God, you're a bastard.
He did it anyway.
They tell me
Bastard.
that the supposed suspect is on the phone with them, saying that she needs the army and the SWAT team there
Yes.
because her family member is trying to kill her.
Ah.
I was like, oh,
The army.
okay. Well, I just got other information that the actual victim of this is going to be at my PD. So I'm going to go up there. So I went up there, talked with him. I mean, he's got visible marks.
Did you go up there though?
Yeah.
Okay. You made it there.
Yes,
visible marks. Come on. Come
so
on.
I go up there, talk
Get it
to
out.
him, and really,
You do one of two things. You go, or you take really long pauses.
We'll let him finish this up on the next episode.
Yeah.
No
We're out of
kidding.
time. Thank you, guys.
Just trying to lengthen it out. But get up there.
Story
I see
of
he's
your
got,
life, ain't it?
Yeah. Tell me about it. But I get up there. I see that he's got visible marks on his neck.
You already established that.
Well, I had to restart it. Okay.
Oh, we're talking about people with split personality.
Yes,
get
get the
on there.
personality part. We got all this.
I'm getting there.
Yes, the crime
So,
is committed.
I
Now
get
you're
all
talking
that-
to the person.
People are driving their
I
cars
get
coming
there-
to work right now and getting pissed because he won't spit it out.
They're about to drive off a dang cliff.
There's about to be a spike in road rage.
Yeah, if he don't get this dang story out.
Anyways, I get over to that house and I'm talking to her, and she said that how would I put this?
Make up the names. Shaniqua and Tonto.
Yeah, we can use that. Shaniqua. She said that I asked her what happened, and she told me that, you know, he was coming at her, so she put her hand up on his throat. I was like, something's a little fishy here. Well, then she went off into this tirade about a bunch of other crap, and I was like, okay, well,
Was she twitching?
she was giving me cues that were
Oh.
she wasn't in the right state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, when I went to place the trusty metal bracelets on her, I could see markings.
Oh. I thought she was going to say she was allergic.
No,
Started having a freaking.
no, she told me to take her to jail. I was like,
I am.
yeah. I was
Okay.
like, okay. She's like, that's the only place I feel safe right now. I was like, oh,
about that.
okay.
That's what everybody else in this house said, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So I get back in the unit with her, and I ask her what her date of birth is, you know, so I can log it with
Dispatch.
yeah.
And
I get done talking to them, and she says, "Oh, you're talking to so and so, by the way." Now, I was like, "Oh." I was like,
So Sherry is now Robin.
"Yes,"
Sherry's not Robin.
Yeah.
And
and I'm like, what?"
so
She's like, she comes out whenever Sherry is
Who was the
in
bad
danger.
one? Like, who was the one that is the aggressor?
yeah,
Sherry or Robin?
Because if it
It's
wasn't
usually
I would
Sherry-
imagine it'd be Robin,
Usually one of them is meaner than the other.
and that
Okay.
is see, it seemed like
So
it
it
was
would be
Robin.
Robin.
and then,
So Sherry, she said that, you know, she comes out when Sherry's in danger. I was like,
Robin comes out when
okay.
Sherry's in danger.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
I've seen that movie.
So, you know, I'm taking her to the jail.
You should have looked at her and been like, did she start anything on the way? Because it would have been great if you'd have been like, oh, it's all good. The unit's an Autobot.
Well, on the way to the jail, she told me that she was awaiting orders from the commander in chief. I'm like,
Oh, I'd have done the voice and everything. I'd have been like,
I was like,
roll out.
I was like, oh, you're good with the commander in chief? She's like, yeah, I'm on a secret mission. But it's classified. I was like,
Oh.
oh.
Oh, great. One nut job's
Okay.
giving another nut job orders.
So I start getting her to the jail, and, you know, we're probably about a mile or two outside of the jail, and there's no cars on the road. And she's sitting there saying, you know, there's a car up on the left. I got your 6. Oh, okay. Well, about a minute or two goes by. That same car's coming by right now on your left. I got your 6. I was like, oh boy, I couldn't get to the jail. I couldn't get to the jail fast enough.
That's why I would have done the Transformer thing, because I could have been like, bitch ass Decepticon.
Oh,
You know, the people should know this, how much we, basically are out here doing this for them. My phone just went off, said there's a tornado watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Watch is
It's not a warning. Then a warning is oh crap, it's here. Watch means that.
okay. So it's like the taco thing. We have the things to make tacos. We're having tacos right now, right?
We're not at.
No,
we're having tacos.
we have the
Okay.
things
We
to
have
make
the
the
things to
tacos,
make
but we're not
tacos.
making them
Okay.
right now.
And
Okay.
Dang, the watch is in effect till 1 a.m.
Jeez. Yeah, we're fixing to get yoked.
We'll have more coming up on Code 0.5.
If you're looking for a political podcast that goes beyond the headlines, check out the Beltway Briefing. I'm Howard Schweitzer, CEO of Cozen O'Connor Public Strategies. Every week on the Beltway Briefing, our team of former Republican and Democratic presidential appointees, Capitol Hill veterans, and political advocates shares behind-the-scenes perspective that cuts through the noise. If you want the inside scoop, subscribe now to the Beltway Briefing here or wherever you get your podcasts.
Absolutely.
So there was no cars there, and this person's
No.
telling you.
Yeah. It was like something from one of those military video games.
Like
Like
When you're-
like Call of Duty.
that you're familiar with.
Very familiar.
Did you know what mission she was talking about?
No, not at all.
He probably plays with her online.
Probably.
They're best friends, and he didn't realize who it is. I got a guy that I dealt with quite a bit that was in the back seat talking to himself. And I finally asked him, I was like, who you talking to? And he's like, all my homies. Where are your homies at? And he goes, oh, they're in that car, because he would turn and point towards the back and then point towards the side of the road or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, who you waving at? And he goes, oh, those are my homies. And there were cars behind us. And I was like, what are they going to do? And he goes, oh, when you stop, they're going to get me out of here.
Mhm, like hell they will.
So I'm thinking as a cop, I'm like, am I fixing to get ambushed?
No.
Dude was freaking, he was out there. Like he really needed the help.
Really?
But he was talking about how he was best friends with Coach K. And I can't remember how you pronounce the last name, but he was the head basketball coach at Duke.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy played. He's told me he played at Duke.
Mm-hmm.
And he has what's that condition called where your spine curves in the wrong direction?
Spina bifida?
No, that's not what it is.
Scoliosis.
Yeah, I
Bad.
think that's it.
Look at me. I need to go on Jeopardy.
But that's what was wrong with him. So
After
he
you got
couldn't.
one of them wrong.
He couldn't stand up straight and like walk very well. So he was telling me he was there at Duke on a full ride scholarship, and I'm like, oh yeah. He's telling me all about his relationship with Coach K and all this stuff, but he said he had to quit playing there, and I was like, oh yeah, why? He's like, because I went to oh man, what's it called? The Air Force Academy.
West Point?
Yeah, he went to West Point.
Oh, that's Army. Army's West
Well,
Point.
he said West Point.
Oh, okay.
So he said he had to go to West Point and that he was in some branch of the military and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when you're dealing with people like that, I've found that the best way to calm them and chill them out is ask them what kind of music they like. After that day, every time he was in my car, we played South Park Mexican everywhere we went.
Really?
He'd sing it, man, and
Really?
he knew every single word to it.
Dang.
Because he was like, do you know who SPM is? And I was like, you talking about South Park Mexican? He's like, you
Yeah.
do. And I was like, yeah. So I'd let him freaking DJ and play whatever, everywhere we were going.
There ain't no way that I could let somebody freaking play ICP all the way to the damn thing. I can't listen to that.
I don't know,
Wrong with
man.
ICP.
I'm willing to do anything to get them to, shut up and cooperate. And
I don't know on that. I guess it could work out.
this could be a good story. Something might happen. Podcasters get blown away creating content for their followers,
Just kind of like,
supporters.
and in the car they found a tape, but they didn't say who it was to. Come to think about it, his name was.
He was you.
Damn. Yeah, no. This doesn't work if this doesn't get out onto the interwebs.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Nobody will ever hear this.
hopefully it gets out.
Shoot. Are y'all ready for Stupid Criminal?
Yeah, we can get there.
Let's get
What do you
it.
got? Let me see.
I didn't look up nothing on this one.
Oh yeah, I told you all about Ruben and Klaus.
Klaus.
Okay, so this guy's name's Albert Bailey, right?
You know what? We should get attorneys on here
No, couple.
Yeah.
to have them talk about those ones that you brought up where those people filed those stupid lawsuits.
Okay. Let's see if we can make it happen.
I mean, it'd be funny.
We can do it.
I'd love to get into a debate with one.
Oh, God.
That'd be like a 3-hour episode, though.
No.
Because even if I sided with them and thought they were right and everything, I'd still twist it around.
Yeah, just to aggravate them.
Yes.
Oh, man. We'll make it happen.
Just ask my wife. I'm a pro.
Bet.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, let's get the stupid criminal or whatever on there.
Okay. So in 2010, this guy named Albert Bailey.
Albert.
Okay. 2010, Bailey had an unnamed juvenile accomplice, and he decided to rob a bank in Fairfield, Connecticut. But
With
in
a juvenile?
But in an attempt to speed up the process of the crime, Bailey called the bank in advance to let them know that they were coming to rob it. His obvious intent was to give the bank plenty of time to get the money ready so he could just pick it up and leave. Of course, the bank decided to call authorities and notify them of the robber's arrival, and the two men were arrested by police without incident.
He's just trying to expedite matters, you assholes.
I'm getting it either way. I just ain't trying to wait around.
See, and it makes me wonder, is this stuff really true?
Yeah.
Like, who is really that stupid to do
Oh,
something like
you
that?
want to talk about stupid?
Albert
I just
Bailey.
found one.
Yeah. Okay. So I got Joey Miller and Matthew McNelly. These two were behind likely the worst and least thought out disguises in the history of crime. When committing their misdeed, they didn't use masks, hoods, or baklavas, typical of most criminals, but instead chose to draw on their faces with permanent marker.
What did you call those?
Baklava? I can't even pronounce that. I thought that was a freaking dessert.
And you had
Baklava? At least I can read, Skinner. I can read.
Baklava.
You don't know what you're talking about. But they instead chose to draw on their faces with permanent marker. While it may have made them hard to recognize during the crime, permanent marker is, as the name suggests, notoriously hard to remove, which left the men extremely easy to identify when the police were looking for them. The stunt earned the duo the nickname Dumb and Dumber. These freaking guys, man.
Yeah.
There we go. He's got something important to say.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. 2 men arrested after vehicle. Okay. This is going to be the new thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. 2 men arrested after vehicle search finds drugs in bag marked bag full of drugs.
Oh, yeah.
2 men were arrested in Santa Rosa County, Florida, Saturday after law enforcement officers said they found illegal drugs in a bag labeled bag full of drugs. The men were pulled over by a state trooper for allegedly speeding 25 miles over the limit. Santa Rosa canine deputies recently assisted FHP on a traffic stop on I-10 where a large amount of narcotics was discovered. Note to self, do not traffic your illegal narcotics in bags labeled bag full of drugs. Our canines can read. A Facebook post from the Santa Rosa County, Florida Sheriff's Office said,
How many times a day do you clear your throat?
you know what?
You thought about like lozenges or something? Like,
It doesn't help.
you need to see somebody about that.
It says the narcotics and other contraband found reportedly included 75 grams of methamphetamine, 1.36 kilos of GHB,
Ooh.
1 gram of cocaine, 3.6 grams of fentanyl, and 15 MDMA tablets and drug paraphernalia.
Oh, they were having a party.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys just ruined it.
Yeah. I want to say I heard of one time where the bag was marked not drugs or something like that. Like, it's very similar to that, but it said this is not drugs, and it
Well,
was drugs.
If
So,
canines can read, I guess that would fool the
yeah.
canines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Not drugs.
Did y'all see the thing about there was a giant social media thing, the canine for this one police department? He ate everybody's lunch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they even brought in a deal. They put him on like leave and stuff while they investigated it.
They did like a damn, or what was the photo? It's like of his.
Oh, it was like a
booking
mugshot,
intake
yeah.
or something.
Yeah. And they ended up deciding not to do anything about it. They said it was the dude's fault for leaving it laying out.
Yeah.
And then I guess a local sandwich shop brought like a whole tray of sandwiches for him and stuff.
Just
after
for
he
the
was-
dog.
Just
Oh,
yeah,
just for the dog?
Just for the
yeah,
dog.
After he was exonerated, they brought him a whole thing of sandwiches.
Well, I bet if they brought him that kind of stuff, he wouldn't steal their lunches.
Exactly.
Freaking genius, though.
Okay, where did they put their lunches where this dog could get to it?
Oh, dude,
It's
Caden
probably
was
just sitting up on a
smart.
table or something.
Reminds me of my kids. One of the kids, we bought like Beats one year, and it was like the over the head nice
Oh,
ones
okay.
and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, he goes to his dad's, and when he comes back, he's pissed because one of our corgis, which she was a puppy then, so you know they chew on everything.
So it was Tasha's, that,
Oh yeah, the idiot.
not Anna.
Anyway, the dog chewed him up, destroyed him.
Mm.
And he was madder than hell at the dog. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Why did you put them where the dog could get them?
In case they wanted to listen to music.
Oh, I guess so. But what'd you expect was going to happen?
Not that. Oh, my dog doesn't eat things. Your dogs eat things?
Yeah.
Everything?
Goose.
Anything
Yeah.
or everything?
Goose likes to eat everything.
Yours don't, right?
The pup cups.
You get a pup cups? I bet you do. Oh, no. He
Remember
just,
the Cool Whip thing?
no, he just
Oh,
gives it the
God.
tub and tells it to go on. He ain't giving no little bit.
No, our dogs usually don't.
No,
Like the Tasha's corgi, whenever it was a puppy, it would chew on things. But I mean,
He doesn't just eat things.
no.
Mine doesn't. My dog doesn't. He's never been an eater of things.
Now, anytime we go and, and people think we're weird. And
You think?
I mean, this is how like when I was a kid, me and my parents and my brother would sit at the dinner table and have dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And we do that too. We all sit at the table and we eat dinner and we talk about our day, and people think we're weird.
Mm.
And I guess because like one of the kids was saying that I guess whenever they're not with us, they eat like in front of the TV or something and on a coffee table, or I don't know what they do, but I guess it's weird that we all sit down together as a family and eat dinner.
Yeah. Well, a lot of time everybody's running around. I can't even think of the last time I actually sat down with mine.
Yeah.
Because we're always.
Well, like in the
either running
summer,
or-
like when we were playing baseball, it didn't happen as much because we were always at the ball fields. But like every time that we're at home, we sit down and have dinner together. Like we were going to tonight, and then somebody finally got their crap together, and then they all sat down for dinner, and I left to come do this. But
Renix, you're a bastard. you made him miss dinner with his family because you didn't have your crap together.
No.
God, waiting on
Because
you all day.
I thought that y'all were going to do it at the normal time.
What is the normal time?
Thought it was like noon.
There's no normal time.
did you get your truck going?
Oh yeah. Well, my son's truck. Yeah.
Oh, did you get everything done to it that you needed to do?
That
Most
truck
of
that
it, yeah.
that
To-
truck
to
that
what
you were
truck?
driving around.
Was
So,
it
what
driving
truck
it?
is it?
I had to make
I've
sure
got-
it was safe.
What
I've
kind
got pictures, sir.
What kind of truck was this?
It's like a tan truck.
What, yeah. What kind?
I think we've been
Older
over this
one.
before.
No, I don't think we have.
Oh, it's an older tan truck?
Yeah, older tan truck,
Really?
square body.
What engine's in it?
I don't know. I
You
haven't
know?
really looked at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't looked at it that close.
Is it the 351?
It runs.
No, really.
Yeah, it runs. So I hadn't really had to mess with any of that under there.
Not gonna say it, are you?
Say what?
What brand is it?
I don't know. It's old. All the stuff's faded off of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was made in like Japan or something. Huh?
No, is
No, no,
that no?
no.
Pretty sure that's locally made.
Oh, it's locally made.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, got the boy a Ford, and yeah, I'll have you know.
It'll run longer than that Tahoe he's got.
And I'll have you know, we ended up dropping like $200 just on parts for that thing. If it had been a Chevy,
You wouldn't need to get parts because there's no
Because it'd be
helping
like
it.
a rock. That's why.
Yeah.
$200 just for the battery for his Tahoe.
Yeah, no, that wasn't for mine. The battery for his truck.
Well, yeah, I knew that one. It was only like 160. But
Getting blown up over here by EOC.
yeah.
Yeah, I just got a message said, "Hey, David Payne is getting pumped up. Y'all better watch out."
Uh-oh. Every time he says hook. You ever play that game?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Every
played
time he
that one.
says hook or
For those of you guys that don't live in Oklahoma, we got this guy is Tornado Payne, old David Payne. And they actually created a drinking game from this guy. So when he gets on there and he's doing his tornado thing on the TV, if he says hook echo, you got to drink. If he says on the Getner, you got to drink. If he says there's
something about
Val and Amy or something,
Here we
you got to
go.
drink.
if he says here we go.
He says, "Here we go." You got to drink. So that could be
Could
a
you
long
imagine?
night.
You'd be
Actually,
getting
short night.
alcohol poisoning.
Oh yeah, it's a very short
for
night.
Sure.
This guy, he gets excited.
Yeah, but I mean, the good part is if you play that game and the nadir does hit, I mean, you're not going to feel it. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
you're going to be out.
Dang it. I was trying to look at I always look at, watch the radar and all that as it comes in. But anyway, we can do my traffic tip and then I can get out of here because I'm sure Tasha's freaking out.
Yeah, because Renix made you miss dinner.
That was not my fault.
Yeah, you're a bastard.
Hold on. Let's see what time I texted Rich about it.
Rich been having to piece together the freaking boy's truck because it's a Ford.
All right.
Duct
When are you
tape.
going to holler at me? I'll help you work on that thing.
Yeah, we're going to need all the help we can get.
You need something that's somebody's got expertise with Fords.
Yeah.
Not
I
Chevy.
don't have much because you don't have to work on them much.
Mhm. Need to get him one of those fancy tailgate heaters like your truck has.
Oh, come on now. Tasha just sent a text about the weather, and she goes, "I need nothing to happen. I'm on a roll with laundry, and if I stop, I won't finish." Man, come on, hold off weather.
Supposedly, there's 111-mile-hour winds out by Hobart. That's coming our way, gents.
Yep. All right, we'll do my traffic thing.
Get yeeted.
And once again, we ain't attorneys. This ain't legal advice, and this is a statute from Oklahoma.
No,
You should hit that button.
What button?
no. I want to get
Is it this one? No, it
No.
wasn't that one.
that stupid criminal.
Yeah.
It's not that one.
Well, what one was it?
It was the
That's
Jason's
clapping.
traffic corner.
Yeah, the traffic corner. It's, I think, that one.
Yeah.
Jason's traffic corner.
Anyway, I'm sure people have always wondered this because I did at one point, and I was like, well, I know why they don't do it, but why don't you just hook it up anyway and give them that option?
Mhm.
Television type receiving equipment visible from the operator's seat in a vehicle.
Ooh.
And I understand it. Like, you don't want playing freaking, Snoopy on there while you're driving down the road. So,
Right.
but, you can watch me if you set the parking brakes. You know that?
Really?
Anyway, no motor vehicle shall be operated on the highway of this state in which there is installed any television type receiving equipment, the viewer, monitor, or screen of which can be seen by any person sitting in the front seat from such motor vehicle is operated. Shut up. This section shall not be construed to prohibit the use of television type receiving equipment used exclusively for navigation, safety of vehicle operation, or law enforcement purposes.
There you go. That's what I was going to say. It's
Yeah.
technically navigate. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't be going down the road watching Stranger Things on your TV.
no.
Well, it just says highway, right?
It's not like city street. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, it says on the highways of this state, but I mean,
Yeah. So, I mean, as long as you're patrolling, you can Stranger
oh, come
Things.
on,
just
God.
don't-
Yeah.
As long as you're like in your neighborhood, you can watch Stranger Things or whatever. Just don't do it on the highway. No, don't. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to a word I say. I'm not giving you guys any ideas.
All right. Well, I think we're all going to get out of here so we can be with whoever we need to be in case the weather gets bad. We
Yep.
appreciate y'all listening.
Later.
You have been listening to Code 0.5, the lighter side of police work. If you have ideas or suggestions for our show, we'd love to hear from you. Visit our website at code05.co. That's code05.co. And please consider making a donation at our Patreon page, patreon.com/code05. Be sure to use the digits 05. Thanks for listening to Code 0.5.